A lot of things are going well, but naturally at this point, I do feel a little bit anxious. Like the show's coming up quick. It's February. That's already a short month. We're just checking the boxes as we go. We're hitting them. We're hitting our goals. The buzz is right. Everything feels right. What I try to tell myself every year is like I don't necessarily chase the numbers, even though I do like big attended shows. I just really try to do my best. You know what I'm saying? And put up a better effort than I did the year before. And when I do that, things naturally work out. But at this point, I feel like Frost Night has set the bar so high that even me, myself, could feel intimidated by it at times, if I'm going to be honest, if I'm going to be human with y'all. So, as time goes on, I do think about it like a little bit more, and I do get ambitious, and I do get passionate, and I do want it all. I want to show people that anything's possible. I want to show people that like a regular guy could pack the house. You know what I'm saying? You don't need to be clicked up or pay no bread out the ass. Like you can honestly hustle and work your way up in the city and do it the right and honest way. And I love being a shining example of that. And, Frost Night is my opportunity to do it. So as we get closer and closer to it, the more I want it. The more I want that big W. The more I want that big trophy. The more I have the thoughts in my head like, nah, fuck that, I want it all. This is kind of my process, I told myself to, stay cool and, be happy this time. And for the most part, I am. But I can't even cap. I do feel that manic, depressed Frost money creeping in. And he's a motherfucker, but he always gets the job done.
Even if you hate and keep it moving like a moped tire. Niggas tried to jump me, then I murk them like a Michael Myers. Ain't messing with these gems, yeah, they bunch of liars. Claiming that they die line, but we know they spit no fire. On a Harlem night, got me feeling like I'm Richard Pryor. Claiming that they thuggin', but we know they got no prize. Pulled up in the neon, temptation like Leon. Prime time like Dion, tell him no like Zion. I ain't in the club if I ain't got no bottom. I can't fuck your bitch, she ain't no model, Danny Glover flow. Got my lethal weapon on, better think twice. Found out who you flexing on, and I got an alibi. Bitch, I wish you would try. Run into your homies, you got folded by a good guy. And I've been running shit for a little minute now. You just run your mouth, boy, sit your ass down.
I also had an interview with Tweezy the Don. That was my solo interview. And I just kind of took the time to keep it like 100% real. Like a lot of times, because of my position in this town, I do kind of have to, filter myself like a lot of bit because I work like with a lot of people. I'm tied to a lot of different companies and stuff like that. So I do try my best to kind of filter around a little bit. But, for this time, I just wanted to keep it real. I just wanted to get some shit off my chest. That's what I did, man. Shout out to Tweezy. He's like one of my favorite people to get interviewed by. Like, we always keep it real. Like, we always talk that real deal underground shit. I had a great time. I was inspired by the Kanye West Drink Champs interview. Like, I just love how raw and unfiltered Kanye was in that interview. So, in a way, I kind of wanted to mimic that. And, I didn't necessarily jump out the window like Kanye, but, like, I definitely spoke on a lot of things I normally would not talk about. You know what I'm saying? I feel like with my position in this town as a promoter, it's important that I have these raw and real honest conversations with you guys every so often. And, I'll always make sure that I do that. You know what I'm saying? Once or twice a year. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep it real. Like, I just can't help it. I'm someone who started out as an artist first. You dig? So, like, I want to tell y'all what it's like behind this curtain. I want to be honest and transparent with y'all. You know what I'm saying? So I really hope y'all checked out the interview, and if you ain't, check it out.
All day, so man, it's that time again.
This is like tradition. We do this like every year now.
Yep. I look forward to talking to you because You got the heartbeat of the streets. You know what's going on.
I appreciate it, bro.
We get to talk about Frost Night, man.
Hell yeah.
So,
Hell yeah.
we're going to start off with it. Describe to the people who don't know, which I don't know, if you don't know, you must be under a rock somewhere. Describe Frost Night.
Frost Night is a celebration of like the local scene. It's a celebration of a mindset of like you could get in and work your way up. It's an easy and fair system. You don't necessarily need to know somebody. You don't need to spend money necessarily. It's just you come out, you do business, and you can work your way up. And this is how we're rolling now. It's kind of like a mission statement of like, this is how shit should be. And, you know, this is how we're rolling. And, you know, we celebrate that mindset, and we celebrate the local scene every year with it.
Okay, all right. So, with that being said, there's a lot of people out here that don't like selling tickets.
Yeah, facts.
So, talk to us about, and you don't got to give away your secrets and all that, but just talk to us about the system and what you tell people when it comes to your system of selling tickets.
All right, my system, and then the selling of the tickets. We have an open mic that we do every month. So I always tell people that like that's a good entry part. You know what I'm saying? Like if you don't want to sell tickets, if you just want to get on the radar, then just come through do the open mic, and that's $10 for everyone to get in. You know what I'm saying? You know, shit. You know what I'm saying? Right. So come in, do the open mic, and through the open mic is where I find like a lot of different artists, and then from the open mic, I take those artists and I spread them throughout my shows. Some of them I may keep them, you know, in somewhere smaller shows as we work together and build things up. Or, you know, if it's really on and popping, I'll just take them straight to Pops. Like, there's a lot of artists that I just took straight to Pops because they were there and they were ready. But specifically for the ticket selling, yes, a majority of my shows do have some type of ticket agreement on it, but it's nothing crazy. It's nothing, it's always a 50-50 split. You know what I'm saying? And it's something that I would do, and it's something that I have done on my way up. But also at the same time, what's that old saying they say in the country, like there's more than one way to skin a cat? It doesn't always have to be tickets. It doesn't always have to be tickets. That's definitely not like the holy grail. Like if an artist has the type of fan base that says that like, you know, they could pack the house without being on some ticket deal, then we could figure something else out. You know what I'm saying? We could figure out a guarantee or some type of door split or whatever. I think that's kind of like one of my biggest things as a promoter. Like when you bring up ticket sales, like people really just kind of put some type of stamp on you if you say ticket sales. And it's like, well, yeah, there's a lot of ticket sales involved, but it's not all about ticket sales. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, can you show me proof of what you've been doing, and can you show me proof that it will work here? And then if I believe you, you know what I'm saying, we could agree and we could just run it up, you know what I'm saying, and see how it happens. Like it's not there's more than one way to skin a cat, you know what I'm saying? And people really shouldn't be so hung up on that ticket shit, because working at a venue like Pops, I see like a lot of different artists like coming in on town on tour, and a lot of these openers that are on tour are buy-ons, meaning they pay to be on that tour, and they're making their money back from like selling merch and stuff like that. So if this man's like buying on to go on a tour, why is it so crazy to sell tickets in your hometown? You know what I'm saying? Niggas got all these songs about selling crack, and then you ask them to sell tickets, all of a sudden they got a conscience. Right. You know what I'm saying?
It's like, to me, like some other people think they too good to sell tickets, but it's your craft. You need to learn how to sell too. You need to know how to. If you don't want to sell your tickets, why would I want to sell?
Yeah, it's just a part of the game. You know what I'm saying? It's just something that's part of working your way up. If you don't like them tickets, then I advise get your brand up and get your base up to like where you don't really have to worry about that no more. But to me, it's just a part of the game. Like it is what it is. And if it's a deal that doesn't make sense, don't do it. You know what I'm saying?
That's all you gotta do.
Just don't do it. Like for real,
man.
Yeah.
Okay.
So on Sunday, like we took over the town. We had media day with Artists United during the day. It was me and about half of the bill. You know, we showed up, we did our thing. It was on point. It gave me like real good TRL vibes. Shout out to Artists United for having us. Shout out to Matt Schmidt, Dustin Diggs, you know what I'm saying, for holding us down and providing a quality platform for artists to showcase themselves and, you know, showcase their talents. And, you know, they got all the bells and whistles over there, man. Shout out to Artists United. If you're not hip, if you ain't hip. If you ain't hip, do your research and get super hip. Artists United, I super co-sign them. Like, they are great. Me and the team had an amazing time at Media Day. Frost Night 2022 just wrapped up Media Day with the squad. We did. In this bitch.
Let's go, baby!
Get lost, man. Pull up.
You feel me? Shout out to Artists United for having us, man. It was turned up. It's a good look. We out here. Without further ado, everybody at home and everybody in the studio, make some noise for Asia Marie.
What's up, y'all?
Hey, good afternoon. How you doing?
I'm good.
So the backstory with Asia Marie is I had the bill like picked out, but we left that final slot open for our Shine Time open mic winner, and Asia pulled up to the open mic and slayed about 30 motherfuckers to get the last slot.
Yes, sir.
So, all right, I guess we could start there. For you, like, how did you find out about the open mic, and how was that experience for you pulling up and winning?
I actually found out through Hakeem.
Okay.
Yeah, he sent me the flyer like.
Shout out to Hakeem. He was on Frost Night last year.
Shout
Frost
out to
Night
him.
alumni. Yes, sir.
He actually sent it to me like a month before, probably like a couple of weeks before, and then he reminded me that day like, did you forget? I'm like, yeah, I kind of forgot. But when I went, I didn't know what to expect, you know, because like I always do the same thing at the Ambassador every Wednesday. So like, but I really didn't even expect to win because there was so many good people that night.
Yeah,
so I was like,
talent was thick that night for sure.
Yeah, but it was lit though. I mean, I fucks with it, man.
For sure. So I view you more so as a singer, but I see you do your rap thing as well. So like, what would you consider yourself?
I'm a performer.
That's what I be saying too. Yeah, respect.
I'm a performer. I do a little bit of everything. So yeah.
All right. Musically, who are some of your influences?
Her, Tiana Taylor, Tink, Anne Marie. So yeah, stuff like that.
Okay. For sure. Now, you're a real dope performer as well. As far as like your stage game, do you have any influences as far as that?
Tiana Taylor, because when she get on stage,
she
it'd be
be
a
killing
whole
it.
like, it'd be like a kaboom, like, you know, everything be just lit about it. Like it don't be a dull moment when she perform. Yeah,
she one of the hardest. They sleep on her stage game. I want to say she's up there. She don't get enough just due. For sure. So what side of town are you from?
I'm from the city, St. Louis, the city. You know?
Facts.
Churches. Yeah.
All good. What high school did you go to coming up?
I went to Rockwood School District, believe it or not. Rockwood and Kirkwood.
Okay.
But I graduated from Riverview because of the whole like, you know, Riverview losing their accreditation stuff. So I was like a transfer student to Kirkwood and went back to Riverview. So yeah.
For sure. I want to say we originally met before the Shine Time open mic. It was at the Ugly Sweater party.
Yeah.
And you actually pulled up with the ugly sweater on, and we were like,
I had to.
Even though it was an ugly sweater party, there was only like 5 of us wearing ugly sweaters.
Yeah.
And it was James Alexander that did he book you for the show? Do you know James?
Yeah.
For sure. How do you know James?
He actually, I don't even know how he got in contact with me. Somebody gave me his number and was like, he said contact him and this, that, and the third. So when I called him, he like, yeah, I heard about you. I heard you dope, and I believed him because this a person that, you know, I got belief in. So I went in, I'm like, yeah, I do it. So I pulled up.
For sure. I must say, like, when I'm out in the streets doing ticket drop-offs and doing my press on my own, like, you're one of the artists that people mainly ask me about. So what can you tell me about your grind on the local scene for, like, the last couple of years and how you got to this point?
So basically, like a year and a half ago, I got like real sick. I got Crohn's disease. So like I dropped like 100 pounds. Like I was 99 pounds flat. So like that really stopped me for his music. So like when I got better, I'm like, it's a must. You know, I gotta, like, I've been sitting down for too long. Like I can't take this no more. So I started like pacing myself for his performing. Then like I even watch myself, like watching videos of me performing, I watch myself grow as a performer.
Facts.
You know, so like then my music got better. Lyrically, I got better. Like, I just got better. It's like, I've been pacing myself, though. I ain't trying to take it. I ain't trying to do too much. I know I can't do none of that. Just been pacing myself. That's it.
Hey, T-Tuck's in the building. Hey, what's poppin'?
What up, my boy? We just passed this.
I'm gonna have the temptation. Oh, we got it. Two-Tucks, how y'all doing, family?
Man, we good. We good.
Yes,
Blessed to be
better
here.
than ever.
Man, bro, like, these are my guys. Like, I'm gonna tell my little story and then we get into the interview portion. Like, we have an email list at Pop's concert venue. We get hundreds of emails. A lot of the stuff in the emails, I ain't even gonna lie to you, I'm not interested in some of the stuff that's in the emails. But as I was digging through them emails, I found these guys, Two Tucks, and I booked them in the show with Stefan Urkel called The Best Rapper Alive. And my boys pulled up and they turned up for sure. Just to give y'all a little backstory. So what made you guys get into music originally?
I mean, whenever I was off at college, we started like fooling around with little music and stuff like that. Like I'll send him a hook I'd write or something like that. Yeah. And one time he was like, I think I could write to this. And I was like,
Yeah, I was doing poetry before. I never wrote music, and I've always loved music. So I want to kind of like integrate them both. And then he hit me up one day. I was at the gym. I was like, let me get a verse on that. Sent it back in like 15 minutes, and that was it. That was a wrap.
Straight like that, huh?
Straight like that.
For sure. The thing about having anxiety is sometimes I just be blacking out like working. Sometimes I say to myself, it's like everybody knows I'm Frost Money except for me. I still work like I ain't got shit. I still work like I ain't got no fans. I still work like I got something to prove. And I do. But every once in a while, something would happen that would make you realize that your work has been looked at. Your work has been admired. And for me, it was the night where I performed Motivation with Zeus Rebel for the first time ever. As soon as we announced that we would be performing the song together, it's all people asked me about all day. And even at the show, a lot of people asked me about it. I could tell like this is a special moment people are waiting When you have superpowers, your superpowers have side effects. It just comes with the game. It comes with the territory. You just got to accept it like for what it is. But right here in this moment, I realized that I am loved. I realized that I am respected. And I realized that we're building a legacy. Frost Night. This is the 4th installment. We getting bigger and bigger every year. So if you down with me, if you rocking with me, let it be known. I need to see you. And I need to hear you. February 22nd, we turning the fuck up. Club probably feel like yours till I step up in this bitch. We some real niggas in this bitch. We some rich niggas in this bitch. We some real niggas in this bitch. We some rich niggas in this bitch. Sit your ass down. Sit your ass down. Sit your ass down. Sit your ass down. We some real niggas in this bitch. We some rich niggas in this bitch. We some real niggas in this bitch. We some rich niggas in this bitch. Sit your ass down. Sit your ass down. Sit your ass down. Sit your ass down. Even if you hatin', keep it moving like a moped tire. Niggas tried to jump me, then I murk them like a Michael Myers. Ain't fucking with these gems, yeah, they bunch of liars. Claiming that they die like